If there's one SUV that perfectly bridges the gap between rugged off-road heritage and modern luxury, it's the 2026 Lexus GX550. Completely reimagined for the new generation, this SUV ditches its aging V8 for a powerful twin-turbo 3.4-liter V6 producing 349 horsepower and 479 lb-ft of torque, paired with a 10-speed automatic transmission and standard four-wheel drive. Built on the same TNGF body-on-frame platform as the Land Cruiser and LX600, it delivers serious off-road muscle while offering a far more refined and high-tech driving experience than ever before. From the outside, the GX550 now carries a bold, squared stance with an aggressive new grille, vertical LED headlights, and that unmistakable boxy silhouette that screams adventure. Inside, it's a completely different story. A luxurious blend of premium leather, real wood trims, a massive 14-inch touchscreen, and modern digital tech that finally brings the GX into the future. But as good as it looks and drives, it's not without its drawbacks. Some compromises remain, especially when it comes to fuel economy, third-row space, and pricing in higher trims. So in today's video, we're diving deep into the 5 biggest pros and cons of the all-new 2026 Lexus GX550. From its new powerhouse engine and improved off-road capability, to the features that might make you think twice before buying. So, sit back and relax as we explore whether the GX550 truly lives up to its legendary reputation, or if Lexus still has a few things to fine-tune before it becomes the perfect luxury off-roader. This is Parth, and you are watching MotorNation. Let's kick things off with the first major highlight, the powertrain. The 2026 Lexus GX550 ditches the old naturally aspirated V8 for a much more advanced setup, a 3.4-liter twin-turbocharged V6 engine. This new power plant generates an impressive 349 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque, offering far stronger mid-range pull and smoother acceleration than before. It's paired with a 10-speed automatic transmission, designed to keep the engine in its optimal power band while delivering quick, refined shifts whether you're accelerating hard or just cruising. The GX also comes standard with full-time 4WD, featuring a Torsen limited-slip center differential and a 2-speed transfer case with low-range gearing, giving it genuine go-anywhere capability. What's more, this combination translates into remarkable real-world performance. Despite its size and weight, the GX550 can sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 6.5 seconds, which is brisk for a rugged body-on-frame SUV. And when you need to tow, it's equally ready, capable of pulling up to 9,096 pounds or around 4,100 kilograms, depending on the configuration. This powertrain doesn't just bring brute strength, it adds refinement too. Turbocharging helps it feel smooth and quiet on the highway, while that massive torque ensures effortless overtaking and climbing steep grades, even with a full load or trailer in tow. So whether it's city cruising, cross-country road trips, or off-road adventures, the GX550's twin-turbo V6 is the perfect balance of muscle, refinement, and capability. Now let's move to the second big reason to love the new GX550, its genuine off-road capability. Unlike many luxury SUVs that only look rugged, this Lexus is built to back up its design with real hardware underneath. Especially in the Overtrail and Overtrail Plus trims, the GX comes loaded with serious off-road tech. It features EKD or the electronic kinetic dynamic suspension system, a smart setup that can automatically disconnect the front sway bar for improved wheel articulation when you're navigating uneven terrain. That means better traction, more control, and smoother progress over rocks, ruts, and steep trails. Add to that multi-terrain select, which lets you tailor the SUV's traction and throttle response for conditions like mud, sand, snow, or loose dirt. There's also crawl control, which works like an off-road cruise control, managing throttle and braking automatically so you can focus on steering through rough patches. For extra confidence, the GX550 offers locking center and rear differentials, robust skid plates, and an elevated ride height that gives it excellent approach and departure angles, ensuring it can tackle steep inclines or obstacles without scraping its underbody. Combine all this with the solid body-on-frame TNGF platform, shared with the Toyota Land Cruiser and Tundra, and you have an SUV that's not just luxurious, but genuinely trail-ready. Whether it's rock crawling, dune driving, or exploring remote trails, the GX550, especially in over-trail form, delivers true off-road credibility with Lexus refinement. Next up, the luxury and comfort inside the 2026 Lexus GX550. Step into the cabin, and you immediately feel that signature Lexus blend of rugged durability and high-end refinement. The materials, textures, and overall design feel premium, yet purposeful. A perfect mix for an SUV that's built to conquer trails, but pamper you while doing it. You'll find high-quality soft-touch surfaces, rich semi-aniline leather upholstery, and available open-pore wood or aluminum accents, depending on the trim. The seats are incredibly supportive, ideal for long drives or off-road journeys, and higher trims even offer heated and ventilated front and second-row seats, massaging front seats, and 3-zone automatic climate control to keep every passenger perfectly comfortable. Sound insulation has been taken to another level, too. The cabin remains whisper-quiet even at highway speeds, thanks to thicker glass and enhanced body sealing. And for those who love their music, Lexus offers an available 21-speaker Mark Levinson premium sound system, delivering crystal-clear audio throughout the cabin. The overall layout is clean and functional, centered around a large 14-inch touchscreen infotainment system, a fully digital instrument cluster, and thoughtful physical controls for essential functions, giving it a balance between modern tech and old-school usability. Whether you're on a cross-country road trip, navigating city traffic, or winding through mountain passes, the GX550's cabin ensures every journey feels first-class, plush, quiet, and effortlessly comfortable. Moving on, one of the most striking things about the 2026 Lexus GX550 is its bold, unmistakable design. At a time when many SUVs are going for sleek, car-like looks, the GX proudly embraces its boxy, traditional SUV proportions, giving it that commanding road presence enthusiasts have been craving. The front fascia is dominated by Lexus' evolved signature spindle grille, now integrated more cleanly into the squared-off front end. Flanking it are high-mounted LED headlamps with a sharp daytime running light signature, giving the GX an assertive, confident stance. The flat hood, upright windshield, and muscular fenders all contribute to a design that looks purposeful and ready for anything, from the city streets to rugged mountain passes. Where it really gets interesting is with the over-trail trims. These models take the rugged aesthetic to another level, featuring wider tracks, chunkier all-terrain tires, unique two-tone paint options, and more aggressive front and rear bumpers designed to improve approach and departure angles. The stance is taller and tougher, signaling this isn't just a luxury SUV, it's a true off-roader in disguise. Even at the rear, the GX maintains its robust identity, with slim LED taillights connected by a light bar and the bold Lexus lettering stretched across the tailgate, replacing the traditional badge. Overall, the 2026 GX550 blends ruggedness with refinement. It's instantly recognizable, unapologetically tough, and yet stylish enough to turn heads in any setting. It's not just an SUV, it's a statement of power, confidence, and timeless design. Moving on to the last pro, the 2026 Lexus GX550 truly stands out for its rich feature set and diverse trim options that cater to nearly every type of buyer. Whether you're someone who wants a plush luxury SUV for long road trips or an adventure-ready off-roader for weekend trails, the GX has you covered. The lineup includes Premium, Premium Plus, Luxury, Luxury Plus, Overtrail, and Overtrail Plus trims, each tailored with a distinct purpose. The premium models already come well-equipped with a 14-inch touchscreen, wireless smartphone integration, power folding third row, and heated front seats, giving you modern comfort right from the start. Step up to Luxury and Luxury Plus, and the GX turns into a near-luxury flagship, featuring semi-aniline leather upholstery, massaging front seats, a Mark Levinson premium sound system, and ambient lighting that elevates cabin ambience. For off-road enthusiasts, the Overtrail and Overtrail Plus trims bring real capability with locking differentials, multi-terrain select, crawl control, skid plates, and EKDSS suspension, making it a legitimate 4x4 SUV that can take on serious trails. Pricing starts around €60,000, is almost equal to $65,000 for the base premium trim, and goes up to about €78,000 to €82,000, is almost equal to $85,000 for the fully loaded Overtrail Plus or Luxury Plus variants, depending on equipment. So, whether your focus is comfort, capability, or prestige, the GX550's well-balanced lineup ensures there's a version built just for you, wrapping up our final pro with a perfect blend of luxury and versatility. Starting with the first con, the 2026 Lexus GX550 is not particularly fuel efficient. Even with its modern twin-turbo V6, it still behaves like a traditional body-on-frame SUV when it comes to consumption. In typical driving, you can expect around 15 to 17 miles per gallon combined, with city driving often dropping closer to 14 miles per gallon, especially if you're navigating stop-and-go urban traffic or using its full-time four-wheel drive. On the highway, fuel economy improves slightly, reaching up to 20 to 21 miles per gallon, but it still falls short compared to many newer crossovers or hybrid competitors. The situation becomes even more pronounced when towing heavy loads or tackling challenging off-road trails, where fuel consumption rises noticeably. For daily commuting, particularly in urban areas, owners may find themselves refueling more often than they would like. So, while the GX550 shines in power, off-road capability, and luxury, fuel efficiency remains a notable drawback, and it's something buyers should consider carefully depending on their driving habits. Moving on to the second con. While the 2026 Lexus GX550 is technically a 7-seater in many markets, the third-row seating is quite tight, especially for adults. It's more suited for children or shorter trips, which can be a limitation for families who need genuine 3-row comfort on longer journeys. Additionally, when all 3 rows are in use, cargo space behind the third row is severely restricted, leaving very little room for luggage, groceries, or gear. Folding the third row does free up more space, but the usable cargo volume with all seats up is limited compared to other large luxury SUVs in the segment. So, if your priority is carrying 7 adults comfortably along with plenty of gear, the GX550 may feel a bit cramped, particularly in the back row and cargo area. Moving on to the next drawback, the 2026 Lexus GX550, while luxurious, can feel firm or less refined on certain trims and setups. Trims like the Overtrail and Overtrail Plus, which come equipped with larger 18 or 20-inch wheels and chunky all-terrain tires, prioritize off-road capability over on-road comfort. This means that over city potholes or rough pavement, the suspension can feel noticeably stiffer, transmitting more road imperfections into the cabin. Even in the standard luxury trims, the body-on-frame architecture, combined with the substantial curb weight of around 5,400 pounds, makes the ride less plush compared to unibody crossovers or softer full-size SUVs. When carrying a full load of passengers or cargo, or engaging off-road driving modes like multi-terrain select and crawl control, the suspension firming becomes even more pronounced. While this stiffness is deliberate for better control and articulation off-road, it does mean that the GX550 may not deliver the silky, floating ride expected from a luxury SUV when cruising on highways or city streets. Buyers seeking a smoother daily driving experience might notice this compromise, especially on longer trips or uneven roads. Moving on to the fourth con. The price of the 2026 Lexus GX550 can be quite high, particularly on fully loaded or off-road focused trims. The base premium trim starts at around $65,000, offering a solid set of standard luxury features. Step up to Premium Plus or luxury trims, and the price climbs into the $70,000 to $75,000 range, adding perks like semi-aniline leather seats, massaging front seats, Mark Levinson premium audio, and advanced driver assist systems. If you're looking at the Overtrail and Overtrail Plus trims, designed for serious off-road capability, the cost rises even further to approximately $80,000 to $85,000, depending on optional packages. These trims include all the rugged hardware, locking differentials, EKDSS suspension, multi-terrain select, crawl control, skid plates, and upgraded all-terrain tires. While the GX550 delivers a unique combination of luxury, capability, and distinctive styling, the price may feel steep if your primary use is city driving or highway cruising, where much of the off-road hardware goes unused. Buyers need to weigh whether the advanced features and off-road potential justify the premium cost. Moving on to the last con. The 2026 Lexus GX550's fuel tank and range can be limiting, especially for long-distance journeys or extended off-road adventures. The GX550 comes with a tank capacity of around 23.7 gallons, which is fairly standard for a midsize SUV, but when paired with the vehicle's relatively low fuel efficiency, it means range can be a concern. In city driving or stop-and-go traffic, the GX consumes roughly 14 miles per gallon, while highway driving delivers closer to 20 miles per gallon. That translates to a practical range of around 330 to 400 miles per tank under normal conditions. However, take it off-road, tow heavy loads, or push the SUV hard in hilly terrain, and consumption can rise sharply, reducing range significantly and requiring more frequent refueling stops. Additionally, the GX550 is optimized for premium gasoline, which adds to running costs over time. For buyers planning long trips, off-road expeditions, or towing adventures, this combination of modest fuel tank, high consumption, and premium fuel requirement means careful trip planning is essential to avoid running low in remote areas. So while the GX550 excels in capability and luxury, its range and fuel efficiency remain a limitation, particularly for those looking to use it as a long-distance or adventure SUV. So, to wrap it all up, the 2026 Lexus GX550 is a unique SUV that blends luxury, rugged off-road capability, and modern technology like very few others in its class. Its twin-turbo V6 delivers strong performance and towing power, while features like EKDSS, multi-terrain select, crawl control, and locking differentials make it a serious contender for adventure seekers. Inside, the cabin is plush and refined, with premium materials, massaging seats, advanced infotainment, and a quiet, comfortable ride, especially in the luxury-focused trims. However, it does have its drawbacks. The fuel economy is modest, the third row is tight, ride quality can feel firm on off-road or over-trail trims, and the price climbs steeply as you move up the range. Long trips also require attention due to fuel tank and range limitations. Overall, If you want an SUV that combines true off-road capability with Lexus-level luxury, and you don't mind the trade-offs in fuel efficiency and pricing, the GX550 is an excellent choice for adventurous families and luxury SUV enthusiasts. That's it for our breakdown of the pros and cons of the 2026 Lexus GX550. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more in-depth reviews, comparisons, and guides on the latest SUVs. You're watching MotorNation, where we bring you the most detailed and reliable automotive insights.